Alright, so it's been a few leagues since I've done this. Thought it was time for a little update. The meta's changed it a little bit here. Got the top league starter foods tier list. I'll just get right into it and explain the reasoning for each food. It's coming in an S tier. This is not in a particular order. We got number 1 coming up, pizza. Honestly, I've just been in the mood for pizza. Actually, I have some on the way right now. But you know, it's good. You have a good handle with the crust. If you hold the crust and you hold it skillfully, you shouldn't really get too much grease on your hand, unless you get a real greasy pizza, which it should be avoided. But good to eat with one hand. You could eat with one hand. One hand is a big factor here for the S tiers this league, because it lets you play the game while you eat, minimizing downtime. So while pizza's not at the pinnacle of the top because of the greasiness, it's not perfect, but it is very good. Coming up next, we got chicken nuggets. So chicken nuggets, you know, you just pick them up and you eat them. And the bonus here is you like eat them in one bite. So you can just eat them in one bite, like I said. And that's like minimal downtime. There is kind of like crumbs from a chicken nugget, though. The taste is pretty good if you get the good ones. Maybe from like Wendy's. Wendy's got some good ones. Wendy's nuts fly in your mouth or something. I don't know. Anyways, pretty good, solid. I'd say probably slightly better than pizza. Coming up next, we got hard-boiled eggs. This is another really solid option. Maybe even better than the chicken nuggets, because these will fill you up more. And you can prepare them yourself really quickly. Cheap. As all around a good league starter. I don't know if you'd want to eat only those for a meal, but they'll fill you up pretty good. They're good value. You eat them quickly. If you got a big mouth, you could probably one-shot them. We got pizza rolls, Totino's pizza rolls. It's basically like an upgraded version of pizza, at least in the terms of league start. You lose a little bit on taste, but you gain in terms of maneuverability and like clear speed on like eating these things. Similar to chicken nugget, you just one-shot it into your mouth. No mess. And the only downside is you might like the center can be really taut, similar to like a hot pocket. But if you wait sufficient time, you'll be fine. So you need patience. But overall, pretty good. Pretty high skill cap, I guess, because you gotta avoid the hot burns. Next up, we got corn dogs. So while this isn't a one-shotting build that you just throw into your mouth, it does have a special built-in handle with the wooden stick. It doesn't have as much mess as a traditional hot dog, and it should stick together if it is well made. Overall, pretty good. You can get some dipping sauces. That doesn't take much effort either. Dip, eat, game, you know. Quick one. Probably the best efficiency here. Probably, this might even be the number 1 spot, I don't know. Smoothies, they taste good, they fill you up good. They're really easy to eat or drink, I guess, rather. Healthy, you're not gonna crash on these. It's not like fatty. It is sugary, but you know, it's good sugar. It's fruit sugar, so it's like good for you and stuff. And yeah, this might be the league favorite. This league is a smoothie. Flavors up to you. Flavors are interchangeable. This one, I guess, is a berry smoothie. I do like berry smoothies, but usually it's a banana smoothie for me, angle. And last we got gamer sups. I've got some right here. So yeah, it's good. It's energy drink. Use code Lily, 10% off. And you get little anime babes on your cup to like kind of root you on. It's like you're kind of in a party or something, you know? So yeah. That is the S tier. A tier. Coming in first, we got egg rolls or spring rolls. Take your choice. They're similar enough. Whatever your preferred filling is here. Yeah, pretty good. Little flaky, a little greasy. Shouldn't be too bad. But one-handed action there. Grapes here. Yeah, I mean, not very filling, but good at everything else. There's not going to be leaves on your grapes. This is like an off-meta version or something. Here we got string cheese. Now, the flavor department here isn't great. I mean, it's fine. If you eat it like actual string cheese, like peeling it apart, it's definitely going to move it down a few tiers, but if you just eat it like a hot dog, then it's fine. You just bite that puppy, you know? So, yeah. And then there is an additional bonus here, actually, for the cheese. It has additional bonus of constipation. Now, it might sound like a bad thing, but it's actually good for League Star, because then you don't have to get up and go poop. So, very nice there. Very good. Here we got fried rice. Don't know who the guy is in that picture. I just copy paste the first one I found. Maybe he'll help you with League Start. Fried rice. Pretty good. Not a one-handed build, unfortunately. I think this is the first non-one-handed build, but it is just like really easy to eat. You just get like slop it in your mouth with a spoon. You don't need to really think about anything. It doesn't need high skill cap or anything. It's filling. It's easy to make. It's fun. Your kids will love it. Perfect. Then we got taquitos. Also very good here. Honestly, this might belong in S tier. I think this belongs in S tier, but too late. So you know, you just got like wrapped quesadilla, kind of, or not quesadilla, but like corn tortilla, and then there's meat inside. Shouldn't have any mess. Might be a little grease, but grease is okay as long as it's not like a crazy sauce or something. So yeah, that's A tier. If I had to choose a winner in A tier, definitely be the taquitos, and then going back to S tier, the winner would definitely be the smoothie. Here we got B tier, starting off with French fries, one-handed build, but you get salt on your hands, you get grease on your hands. They're not that filling, although they are very easy to eat, so that's the problems with that and the pros and cons. Not a huge fan of the frozen varieties. We got dumplings here. These don't really have a mess. I mean, they can kind of like fall apart. That might be an issue. It is a sauce dipping mechanic, so that's not ideal, but it's fine. Pretty good. B tier. Too messy. It's not that messy, but it can lead to mess quickly. It can spiral out of control quickly. Well, it'll probably be fine. It might not be fine. This one you probably can't really tell what it is, but that's beef jerky. So I only have it in B tier for a couple reasons. One, it's really expensive now. Two, it is not really filling. It's not the most efficient use of your beef, but it tastes very good. You can just leave it out all day. Actually, that's a big bonus. You can just leave it out all day as you play, snack on it. You can, if you make it yourself, you have so many customization options to really make it fit your own needs. Solid overall. We got mac and cheese here. Two-handing build, unfortunately. But, you know, flavor is there. It's got the constipation effect with the cheese. Overall, it'll make you happy. It'll fill you up. You're warm inside. And yeah, I mean, everybody loves mac and cheese, so. Here we got empanada. Kind of like a bigger taquito in a way. Yeah, it's just got too much room for mess there. While holding the crust, you shouldn't really get any grease, but the inside is just a lot of stuff, right? Here we got a singular banana. You can use more, but banana's actually kind of cool here. Banana's got a organic peel, I guess. Yeah, peel. And you can hold it and you won't get your hands on any sticky or anything. And then if you want the little butt of it, you can just pop it and eat it. And, yeah. Downside is, I guess it'll really, I don't know, it's a banana. It's in B tier. It's a B for banana. Quesadillas. These ones look kind of messy, but quesadillas, you can get quite unmessy ones. Everything, like all the cheese is melted. It's not going to crumb on you or anything. Overall, solid pick. One-hander, it can be a one-hander, could be a two-hander. Kind of depends on the quesadilla. Hit or miss there. If you do want to dip it in salsa, that's kind of rough. Salsa's kind of drippy. And down to C tier, we got soft shell taco. That's an important distinction. Soft shell taco. Now, why soft shell taco in C tier? Well, it's pretty messy still. Like we're getting messier here, right? It's filled a bunch of stuff, and that stuff could fall on you, right? That's not good. But yeah, it's very customizable. C for customization. Not gonna be leaving crumbs or anything. Here we got sushi. Now, sushi is actually very good in most regards. It's one-handed, very clean to eat. The downfall is the price. It's quite expensive, and it is not filling. You're gonna have to be chugging sushi all day. And if you're taking too long to eat sushi, you probably shouldn't be leaving it out at room temp all day. It's not an amazing thing to do. Here we got hot dogs, the inferior version of corn dogs. So yeah, I mean, it's just all around more messy. You'll get crumbs. You got more sauce spillage potential. If you're filling it up with stuff, like, it's even more of a problem. You can one-hand it, but it's going to require a lot of dexterity for this build. Chili. This is one of my previous favorites. This is probably the biggest downgrade we've seen on this before. But it just, like, I don't know. I mean, it's a two-handing build. It's saucy. Like, you get sauce on your face. If you spill any sauce, it's kind of sucks to clean up. If you're like me, you put like some chips on top, which adds another layer of complexity past versus just throwing it in your mouth. But still solid. We got a bagel here. Mini bagels, actually. This one's not mini, but I think mini bagels are a really good contender here. One-handed, really easy to just like eat it. Customize your cream cheese. Customize your bagel type. There is some crumbs, especially if you toast it, so I'd go untoasted here. But either way, it's a safe pick. It's a safe pick. We got pancakes. There is some forms of pancakes on one hand, but not most of them. It's a little sticky, but it tastes pretty good. It does taste pretty good. I'm kind of in the mood for pancakes, so maybe it should be a little lower, but that's okay. Hey. Oh, spoilers. Alright, we got clam chowder soup. Doesn't necessarily have to be in a can, but pretty good. You can just slop it into your mouth. Downside, if you don't live in a great area with great clam chowder, might have to deal with canned. We got Uncrustables. I've not personally a huge fan of these, but they have merit. They're uncrustable. They don't really make crumbs, especially if they're like frozen a little bit. They're really easy. You might get a little sticky though. Going down to D tier, we got a hard shell taco. For a distinction, hard shell will be much messier. Your taco is much more prone to falling apart. You get crumbs everywhere if it does shatter or something. Perhaps you break off a side. It's bad. Could be really bad. Could be fine. It's like a 50-50. You could be fine. Like, I've definitely one-shotted tacos and just ate it with no mess, no problem. On the other hand, sometimes it just like explodes. Here we got kebab. This is pretty good. Very high on the flavor rating, but it's just too messy. You know, you get a lot of sauce and stuff. You get a lot of meat shoved in there. A lot of mess potential. Here we got a roast. Problem with this is you have too many options in the bowl, and usually they're pretty big chunks. So you're gonna have to be fishing around for the ones you want. It's a little harder to eat than just say like a stew. Hot Pockets, they just stay too damn hot. And they remove the best flavor, chicken and broccoli. Big problem. F tier, now this one's controversial, but burger. Yeah, it's just not worth the risk. A good burger is really messy. It gets really greasy. Maybe sauce is pouring down the side. You got mayonnaise dripping down your face. The bun is gonna make crumbs. The seeds from the bun might fall. You can't really one-hand it unless you get like sliders, but I've never had a good slider. So, yeah, F tier. Next up, we got plain toast. It's just really boring and crummy. Here we got ramen. So ramen just is another controversial one, but it's just too wet. It's too wet. You're gonna slurp up noodles and you like splashing the broth everywhere. And then on top of that, you have multiple distinct ingredients, like the pork belly. You're gonna have to like fork the pork belly, take a bite, put it back, take a bite of your noodles, and then take a bite of the egg. Like, it's just not efficient at all. And yeah, just not many positives here except the taste. Cheetos, yeah, I mean, I don't even really have to explain that one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Popcorn. So popcorn's not bad. You won't get it messy. It is a little greasy, and salty, but it's very, very light. You'll just eat this all day and never be full. So, F tier. You want to be full so you can stop eating and playing faster. Peanut butter and jelly, way too sticky. Way too sticky. And crummy. Cookies, a good cookie is kind of soft. Well, it doesn't have to be soft. Either way you go. Soft is going to be like gooey. Gonna get a little sticky. Hard cookies will have a bunch of crumbs. Yeah, plus and minus there. Maybe it deserves to be a little higher. Maybe C tier for cookie. Fruit snacks. Here we got ribs. Way too messy. That's out of the question. Lasagna, too hard to eat. Donuts, I just don't like donuts. And then finally we got rice, cheddar, cake, cracker things. Same scenario as the Cheetos. And they're kind of light too, so yeah. Overall, that's the food tier list for 3.28. If you think I missed any for the next food tier list, comment.